Hello, beautiful people. I am going to do the astrology for the week of September 9th through 15th. These will be out on the 9th because I'm recording these Saturday evening. Because I actually went out and did something for myself and went to my friend's house. Woohoo! But anyhow, so we're going to get started. The first day we have Sunday the 9th here, and there are two things happening. We have the Venus in Scorpio and the new moon in Virgo, excuse me. So your Venus being in Scorpio, this is about being very passionate. Scorpio is a very passionate planet, and it's about transformation, and it is about intensity as well. Okay, so that being in Virgo, it means in your relationships, whether it be friend relationships, work relationships, intimate relationships, friend relationships. I don't know if I just said that twice, but those will be more intense, more passionate, more people are going to express themselves more, want to do more things like that, starting at the beginning of the week. That is coupled with the new moon in Virgo. Okay, so even though you're very passionate, you're trying to figure out why. Getting things done, you're more adamant about getting things done this week, especially at the beginning of the week, because Virgo is that analytical sign. Okay, so it's all about best course of action, what seems to be the best way to do things, that I can get the outcome that I want. Okay, and especially partnered with that Scorpio energy, you are very adamant about getting what you want done this week. So that's actually good energy. Now Tuesday the 11th, we have Mars in Aquarius, and this is about your skills, actually. So you'll notice that people will, or you will have the energy of doing things differently. Okay, people may do things out of sorts that you're used to. You can't really pinpoint people's motivations as you normally would, because everyone will be doing things differently. Their energy will be different. People may not be as on track as they usually are this week. Partner with that intensity that can be a little bit rough. People may be doing things out of sorts, and it may not actually be in your best interest, but maybe just in theirs, things like that. So that's something to look into or look forward to, because that's going to happen. Now, retrograde planets, Uranus, that is about financial freedom. So you're still working towards your best goals when it comes to finances and career. Neptune brings in a review of your desires and the things that you want. Also coupled with Venus and Scorpio, your direction and making things happen. Pluto being in retrograde is about still revisiting challenges in life. If you've been having issues with career or motivation, I feel like you'll be having a good week this week when it comes to that motivation. And the North Node being in retrograde is about your life direction. So we're all starting new careers, new relationships, new ways of doing things in relationships, in your careers, to have a more solid plan. Okay, so let's pull an overall 3 cards and let's see what Spirit has. If you're wondering about this deck, it's actually new. I just got it. It is the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Inspiration, I believe. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So, as like I said, you're starting off the beginning of the week with a lot of passion, a lot of inspiration, a lot of push. Okay, trying to make decisions. You may have two different things you want to do, but you're definitely starting the early stages of something, of making something happen, and it has to do with your motivation. Okay, either way seems like a good solid way for you to go, but you're definitely going to choose one. Okay, especially if you're stuck, you're going to make a decision. This is definitely going to help you fix things that you may have felt you were having issues with, like going back into things that weren't working out, and you're going to fix them, or at least try to fix them this week, so things will get better. Okay, in turn, you're going to walk into things, back into things that you have had issues with, as I said before, to try to fix them or make them better. Okay, you may have walked away for a moment, but this is a time where you'll revisit, because you're looking at things through a different lens, and like I said, you're using more unconventional methods, different ways of doing things to get a better outcome. Okay, so here's your weekly readings. Hello, Cancers. I hope you're doing amazing. This is your weekly reading for September 9th through 15th. And let's see what Spirit has for you this week. Oop, I had a card flip over. There we go. I think that was it. Okay, Cancers. Three of Empress, not three of anything. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands. The Hermit. Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. And the Temperance. Okay, so Cancer, I feel like you're a little bit adamant about making a decision about something, and you're trying to not do the most. Okay, and what I mean by that is I feel like you're trying to take a step back. You have an opportunity, I feel, to just jump into a different situation, but you're thinking it through before you do that. You're staying in that in that space where I could do this, I couldn't do it. You're just not feeling it 100%. So instead of jumping into something, you would rather take a moment to evaluate you. Okay, I do feel like there's someone that wants to grow with you. There's someone that wants to grow with you, or you actually want to grow with them, because you see an opportunity there. It doesn't mean that you have to take it, because I don't see that right now from where I am. But there's something or a relationship that has potential for you. I do feel like there was a good beginning to this relationship, and maybe someone has reached out to you. They may be being a bit aggressive because they don't know exactly how to ask for what it is that they want. And that aggression, I feel like, sets you back. But I feel like it also gave you something to think about. And you are contemplating whether or not to make the next move. Again, you do feel like something is actually here though with that person. It's not like it's just some random. But I feel like you don't feel like you are ready. Your life is, you're still dealing with other issues, and I don't think that you're ready to jump into anything like this. Because if you do, it's something that is going to be real. And honestly, you may have gotten out of something, but I feel like you as a person are just not ready for that. I do feel like the person that is contemplating may feel like this was not fair. Like it's almost a stab in the back that you would do this to them, or that you would act this way. But I feel like you're looking at it as, I know that the next thing I get into, I want it to be right. And you're taking your time dealing with your emotions and how you feel with things. And that's why you're standing in that space of indecision. I do feel like you think about that person. And if you should go back, if you should deal with it. Something about this relationship may cause you some worry as well, because you may be being pushed by others to go towards this person. But you really need to think about if you want to get involved. I do feel like they did hurt your feelings by something they said, or by some aggression that they put towards you, or maybe not even talking to you at all. So now you don't know if you even in the future can go back, because they feel so let down, or you feel let down by them. But in your mind, I feel like this week you're really going to be thinking about what to do with this situation. If you should hold on to it, how to hold on to it. But I just feel like you're not ready, and you're still holding back due to worry and maybe something that happened to you that wasn't fair, and you're just holding on to that right now. So take the time, Cancer, to really think, to contemplate, to spend time with yourself, to analyze your emotions. And just spend time with yourself. That's what I feel. I feel like you're going to develop another aspect of your personality. That's why you're not sure about what you should do right now. So your overall oracle card is win or lose. This is a card about going back and forth. And it's really important for you not to jump into anything, because you're just going to go back through the same cycles. Okay? And I feel like that's where you are. You don't want that. You want something new. It's like, I thought I knew what I want, but now I'm not quite sure. What is it that you want to hold on to, right? You don't want to be in worry. You want to make sure that your heart is safe in whatever it is that you do. And that's why you have a tendency to lash out or to shut down, because you experience emotion on a high level. And something so small can mean something so big to you. Okay. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. Please remember that if you would like a personal reading, I'll be happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. I also started doing email readings. They're quicker and a little cheaper. So if you're interested in that link's in the description box below as well. And Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. Love and light. Bye-bye.